All right, share the stream. Let's get some more light in here. Okie dokie. Plenty of light. Should I do the natural? Hello, who's there in the chat? Give me a second. I'm just sharing this to the to my followers on YouTube. All right, so we're going to wait till some people pop into the chat. We're going to be having a little discussion. Hey, what's up, Dreams? Been a while. Give me a sec. I had all mods removed as a setting to get people to come into the chat. But if you reset it, you should have moderator now. Hey, who's the second person in the chat? Come on, show us what's going on. Yeah, I'm playing Madden right now, but I'm not showing it. I'm working on a little thing. I used to play a lot of Madden. I mean, I used to be known for playing Madden, but I wasn't good at gameplay. Because I can't play defense for garbage. But I really have an understanding of football. And I'm trying to make a running game ebook right now for my good old Jets, who have a really, really one of the best running playbooks I've seen in a long time. And right now I'm trying to work on a scheme with the I form close and some motion. Give me a second. Because the I form close, the fullback doesn't motion out of the backfield when you motion him. He stops on the opposite side. Nice. So because it's a semi-compact formation, right? I'll flip the camera around, give you a little peek. See if you can get a view at it. So I'm going to pull. Sorry, that was the wrong. I snapped it too early. But we'll turn it this way. Get this out the direction. What's that call 95 mic, right? Let me get in like this. And I go ahead and I motion the fullback. Notice how he stops. And he sometimes gets in weird directions. Like sometimes if you snap it early, it's not letting me do it. Right, if you snap it early, sometimes it'll create this weird. And obviously you can run stretch plays. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the auto motion where he doesn't stop in bunch. Like that. You saw that? And just in general, the formation is very solid. It's got a couple of nice play action plays. It's got the leak, which has a big crossing route. It has spider mesh, really good flat route. And the deep cross and the boot flow, which is always very common. Boot, boot action. Dreams, do you follow baseball? Yeah, so this actually has a good post route. Where is it? It's from wide receiver out. It's probably one of my favorite formations of the last couple of years. It's like that curved post that has almost like a like a circle shape to it. Very weird, type of situation. Yeah, but if you're gonna run um, weak stretch and strong stretch, this is really a formation that can mess people up. So anyway, recently, I've been watching. I'm a Mets fan, right? I'm a Mets fan. I'm a Jets fan. I'm a very unfortunate fan, right? And the Mets were getting booed by their fan base, right? And they decided that when they made good plays, right, they would go and put thumbs down as if to say, "Yeah, you don't like us," right? And you should never, as a organization, you should never disrespect your fan base. That's rule number one. Legitimately, never disrespect your fan base, literally at all costs. And they were called out by the owner. They were called out by the newspaper, and of course, it was all the really expensive players that were doing that. And it just it doesn't feel like these are the type of player, like the heroes that someone should look up to if they're going ahead and pulling these crappy stunts. Oh, by the way, just in general, quick transition thought. Man coverage is just as always very overpowered early this season. Um, so if there's a defense you're going to want to run, it's probably man to man. On God, yes, sir. So I'm going to try and honestly end this stream as quickly as I could. Man, coverage be broken as fuck. Yeah, but listen, I want to. I'm glad for it for one reason. They finally patched how the man to man responds to the motion vertical out, and I felt like that was something that's been needed to be addressed for a long time. I mean, like everybody was running it. Skimbo was really the one, I think. Who was it? Skimbo who ran it the best, but like I kind of ran it before him, but of course I wasn't famous. Shh! Don't tell nobody. If you have any friends I've never met, do you think you could pull them into the stream? Oh, no problem. I should probably go to sleep in 12 minutes too. Anyway, 12 o'clock, right? Then let's make it quick. I'm gonna be doing an ebook. If you have money, I'm probably gonna be. Oh, you're dummy broke. I could sell it for like $5. I want to be able to make more money from gaming because right now I haven't been monetized, and I'm just looking to get that edge to make a little more cheddar. That's why I made the merch. Um, and right now I haven't sold any merch yet, and that's kind of disappointing to me. That I dropped like 400 on it, and I haven't sold anything yet. I gave one away to my sister and one to my best friend, but that's about it. Just because, in case they had the ability to, promote it for me. Yeah, so I'm also going to try and do a little bit of single back bunch. Um, reconnect controller. All right, batteries are dying. Um, but yeah, this is going to be probably no more than 3 formations, maybe 4, but all very simple concepts, mostly based off the running game. And I'm gonna, and really try to just have basic rollout passes off it. Maybe 1 or 2 trick plays. But it's going to be an under center. It's going to be an under center based run scheme. Something that's very simple for those who pick up the game the first time. Although I really like some of the deep passes in this, in the book in general. Yeah, the game is not as exciting as it's always been, but this year, for some reason, based on the way a lot of the animations, in my opinion, got a lot better, responding to um, different route concepts and stuff that were glitchy. It kind of makes me more happy, but sometimes it's too overpowered. And they have a lot of new plays in terms of the passing game that just haven't been there. Anyway, so quickly, can I talk about the my Jets expectations for the end of the for the season? Because I really like Coach Saleh, right? I think he's a very like a calm guy, but he really motivates people, and he could get not like in your face, but he's just very. He's like just a young player's coach. He's a young guy, and he just seems to really rile up people. Not like McVay, where he's hyper every moment, but like during big plays, I've seen from him that he really gets the best out of his players. Overall, the defense was flying in the preseason. They were able to run the ball pretty well, not super well, and Zach Wilson was doing his part controlling the game, and he was throwing dimes. I mean, he had the second best passer rating of all the quarterbacks in the preseason, which I thought was very good for considering the Jets' success of drafting quarterbacks. But overall, they will falter a little bit. They have the 2 games against Buffalo. They're probably going to lose. You know, um, those Patriots games are always difficult. Yeah, the old Maddens, like the really old Maddens, like Madden 2006, although it was like, um, how explain it? The play calling was super limited, and the mechanics weren't so good, but just the pure fun of the game was in it. Yeah, but realistically, yeah, I know the Jets are decent now, but I don't think personally they'll go beyond 6-11. Remember now, there's 17 games right now. I mean, if they could finish with at least 6 wins, I'd be happy about that going into next year, considering they haven't won 6 or 7 games in 2 years now. Not just me knowing that, like the trust the process type deal. But obviously, you always want your team to win now. They're going to have the youngest lineup in the NFL, pretty much bar none at this point. And they're expecting at least 7 or 8 of their rookies to make big time impact. The running back they drafted from Carolina is expected to make an impact. Obviously, the quarterback they drafted the number 2. They have a hybrid linebacker they drafted, which he looks solid. Sherwood and another one, Nasruddin, but I didn't like Nasruddin as much as I liked Sherwood. Who's the other ones? Oh, Elijah Moore and Elijah Vera Tucker. They weren't healthy in the preseason, but they have a very solid chance of doing well. 5 minutes. Better end this soon. Hey, quickly, can you watch something for me and just tell me how wholesome this is? I gave a kid that was like super depressed in the street.
Hey kid, you all right?
A Pokemon pack to open and keep, right? If you have a computer versus a phone, can you tab it? And there's the hyperlink. I'm probably going to shut down now. But thanks, Dreams, for popping through, man. It's really appreciate it. Truthfully, not necessarily a day one, but like Vecco's my real day one, but he's been very out of the streams. But in general, you're just a very good kid, and I really appreciate it. You know what? Maybe I'll give you a free shirt. Hit me in the DMs with your because I could use a giveaway, honestly, to help me out a little bit. DM me your shirt size, your address. I'll consider sending you a free shirt. All right. See ya.